Sorry, it's just raining dirt.
Let that kill our people. All right, welcome back to CNC Equipment Channel. We are back on the International Dresser TD20E. If you're not seeing, there's a couple of videos on this thing already. I'll link those down below. Quick story on this thing, come out of the U.S. government from the Bureau of Land Reclamation out in New Mexico. It's got like 1,000 or 1,100 original hours on it, so very clean dozer. The last couple of videos, we started servicing it, filters, fluids, all that kind of stuff. Seen a couple leaks in some hoses, started chasing hoses down, and come to find out they're all 40 years old and cracked up and dry. So we took it upon ourselves to replace every single rubber hose on this thing. So that's what we're doing. This is about day 3 or 4 on this thing, replacing hoses. Pretty much got all the transmission hoses replaced. Kind of moving on to hydraulics now. We're in here doing real fun stuff. I've walked away from it once this morning. I think Kevin just walked away from it. So we're light go dead already? Yeah. We're replacing rubber coupling hoses on these steel tubes, new clamps and all that goodness. So we're having a fun time, ain't we?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get that to go on in just another inch and we'll be done with that. So anyway, we got the whole transmission filter housing out. That's about the last transmission line that goes in. So that was like the first thing we took out. Kind of got to go in order with these hoses, replace them as you can get to them. You don't want to work yourself in a hole. So we're going to get after it here and bring you guys along, get some more stuff changed. Still got to look at the AC and heat system. I don't know if it works at all, probably not. We've got a bunch of hydraulic lines to change up here in the blade. We want to change those. We got one right there for the oil filter feed. It's looking old too, so we're going to get after it. I read it on the internet.
Oh, look at you go. Look at you go. Come on, come on, come on.
All right, I got a couple little gauge pressure hoses run up here for the filter head. We're fighting this freaking line here. We can't get slid on enough. For some reason I don't have any 90-degree needle nose pliers. I've been using those and kind of getting those clamps in, but need a pair of 90s, so don't know why I don't have any long ones. Anyway, we're gonna wait on the snap-on truck. Should be here this morning and go spend some money on there. While we're waiting on them to get here, we're gonna replace. There's one more line on the torque converter up here. We can get to it, and then hopefully show up. Oh, yeah, 7/8 inch together. You may have to go down below and get the other end of this. Right here. You got a lighter? I'll do this one.
What are you talking about?
This one? I mean, I can probably get it, but...
Which one here?
That last line right there.
Oh, wait.
Right straight above your head.
Oh, this cap.
No, this half-inch line here. This one.
Oh, okay.
Are you confused? Did you blind yourself?
I thought you were touching the big line. I can't see for all the freaking lights in my face.
I like that light. Doesn't matter if we can see or people have to see. I believe you're tightening it. Everybody's screaming at you. Yeah, look at that. It's upside down, isn't it? There's the 2 little lines we just replaced. This morning off camera we put those 2 new hydraulic lines on top of the hydraulic pump. I just about got everything under here new. Good chance that might pee on you, bud.
I see it. Starting to get kind of used to it on this.
Yeah.
We should nickname this thing.
OPP?
Oh, D-pins.
D-pins. Okay. Alright, there's the pile of lines that we replaced already. Or let's see. What I like to do on these is find the male end or whatever opposite, make sure it screws in there. That tells you exactly what size you got. Then you pull your new fitting out. Test fit it, you know you got the right deal going on there. So these are 1/2 inch fittings on a 3/8 hose, so we'll just do the same thing they did. I just filmed the first hour of the day because the rest of the 7 hours of the day we get so pissed off and we want to film no more. You got one more in there, bub. I find it's easy to do it this way. We're starting to get a pile going on. Should we give them an update on the monster trucks? I'm sure we're getting lots of comments on it. What's going on with it? Let's take a peek at it.
It's monster.
Monster truck's missing a cab again.
Yeah.
This doesn't look like a small block Chevy anymore.
No.
Somebody went with a block of biggage.
Yeah.
454 cubic inches.
Yeah, this time.
Late 90s.
Make them tires actually move.
Got a couple fuel tanks up there. Super sweet exhaust.
That's right. That's El Camino exhaust, if you didn't know. Yeah, we ain't to that section yet. We didn't get there yet.
Alright.
We're getting upset.
Update on the monster truck. Are you getting upset on that too?
Anti-theft.
Anti-theft.
ECUs and bats.
Nobody wants to steal it.
No.
Can that go under here?
That's the way that fitting is. Kind of cocked that way. Oh, buddy. Fitting.
You need to take the hose toward the back of the tractor.
There we go.
You hit start.
Yeah.
Tidy these lines up after we got one more or two big ones to put in. Okay. Wait till we get them in there. Alright, any more hoses down there?
Oh, I can't. Yeah, no. I think that was one that you got plugged on. That's a big girl though.
Oh, I'm stuck.
That's the one that you... You're doing a great job.
All right.
You just keep up that good work.
Oh boy.
Let me help.
Oh. It's good, right?
Yeah, start it on.
You need to pry bar and pry that over that way. Try that like that.
Hit you in the head.
Somewhere in there. Not a good time, Jay. All right, we got that little B thing on there. Did go buy some 90-degree pliers. I don't know why we didn't have any of those. I thought I did, but anyway, they did the trick. We may have the biggest pry bar in the world. So, listen.
Come on, you're almost there.
Let me try that. I may have to tighten it down and wonder what that sound is in the background. Freaking beavers over sanding on things. Can you wiggle that, pull it your way? Alright, I think it started, but I'm not sure. It's 3/4. What a mess of tools we got. Hey, looky there.
Little giant ladders.
You're on the midget side.
No, I'm on the weight reduction side.
The 125-pound side?
Yeah.
Hopefully the O-ring's still in there. You gonna pick my nose with this one?
Bob, did you see the smoke coming up?
Hang on, I'm gonna have to hold that together for you. Yeah, that's hot. Okay. You're shoving the bolt, Sammy. It's alright. Too many sausages in one area.
Wait, don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Okay.
Got it?
Don't worry. I got it. Good, doesn't it?
Summertime?
Feeling of freedom. Bald eagles are coming back. Badgers in the next room.
Alright, those are the blade tilt lines. I'm sure they're hooked up wrong. We got a 50-50 shot, and we've been doing a lot of 50-50s and we've been failing lately, so I feel good about these.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
You feel like it's got to come back to you?
Yeah. I think next thing we're going to be doing is putting the transmission filter back in, aren't we?
Yeah. A new line?
Yeah, it's going to require some fishing, and then we get that in, we can put the very last line we took off. It goes through there. That means we're getting somewhere when you're putting the last line on. The first line you took on last. Does that make sense? 3 days ago? 4 days ago? It's actually over the weekend. Kind of forgot now. Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, we should do that every day.
Like, yeah. Sorry. Oh. Where did this line go, do we know?
I think way down low.
You turn it up this way. Out of the way.
Sorry, it's just raining dirt.
Can you keep turning? Keep turning. There. Kind of getting to the point where you should probably go see where you want it. Yeah, this goes on the ball mat transmission pump.
Oh, hang on. Let me, there you go. Alright.
What's the matter with you?
It just schmooed me.
Schmooed you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, not really. Oh. I gotta come back out a little bit. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm somewhat there. We should probably get this fastened up here.
Yeah.
Are you all right where you're at?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. And get that bolted back up through there. I'll have to take it apart. All right, got all those lines in there tied up, clamps, everything's OE specs. New transmission filters in there. We got every single clamp on every single line like it did when it was new. I guess Napa just showed up with a hydraulic filter, so I'm gonna pop the top off this tank, see what we got going on in here. Pry bar. Inch and an ace socket.
Extension or anything?
Yeah, it depends what you give me. Sure. Let's see the filters down there. There's actually a suction screen filter on these. Some of these other ones don't have a magnetic screen filter on them.
How far are we going down?
That's good. Might be inch and a 16th, but we won't tell anybody. I think you might need that.
Trash can.
Sorry, Randy.
Paint won't stick there.
There's your filter. And the metal suction screen filter, I kind of like the transmission there. It's got a little bit of stuff on it. We'll pull it out and take a peek at it.
Need more extension?
Probably no extension. That's it. Going into hole. Got like a piece of a paper towel on it, that's about it. There you go. Alright, got the magnetic strainer cleaned up. Get this in there without dropping it. Filter. Medium straights. Okay. A little bit of grease on there for the O-ring.
Bigger than that.
Might get it. I need to spread it bigger. Don't know how that's set up.
Make this thing red, white, and blue, Bub?
America, we should.
Be sweet.
So we're gonna take this as a vent for the hydraulic tank. Kind of looks dirty. It's just a brass filter. My friend can clean it up, right?
That's right. To the cleaning station.
All right, clean it up. We'll put that back on. I think I may tackle this. We got a little bit of a leak here. I think it's a shaft and maybe a couple O-rings or something. That's the blade control for the up and down, I believe. We'll take a peek at that next. It's got a key on it.
Oh, that's good. So we can't screw that up?
Not really.
Not yet.
I need a 1/2-inch socket. 3/8 drive.
Second lane. Oh.
Nemesis.
Not. Those are called on the infomercial Battle Vision?
Yeah,
Like red, blue, and green.
that's weird. A miniature lock washer.
Little people lock walkers?
Yeah. Should we just start with 1/2?
Probably not on that.
Get a pick. Was it?
Yeah.
They said they got it up and on the trailer. You need it today or tomorrow?
Yeah,
Was it Odin?
but we get that on the trailer, so you got time to
That's a
sarcasm or
quad-ring. Alright, so just kind of looking at this here. I knew there had to be another seal. Yeah. We got an O-ring on the outside there because I had to seal that oil up somehow. Got a little bearing in there. And the O-ring. Alright, we'll put a new O-ring and quad seal on that and repeat the process. Alright, got some new seals in that. They're 5/8 ID by 7/8 OD. Plus there's a 3/32. I forgot the size of the 3/32 O-ring on the outside of that. So this whole hydraulic area is about done. We did get a starter. Napa brought it a while ago if you've been watching. The original starter was on it. Somebody had it off, but it's a wet nose starter. It runs in a torque converter in oil, and it was loose and leaking oil, and I think it's where a lot of our water was getting in, making our transmission milky.
Yep.
So we got fuel lines left. We've got 2 more hydraulic lines under the hood, and we got 2 more going to the tilt cylinder. We got a starter. Pick your poison.
Already made this line.
I hope so. Give it a big curl and see how crunchy it is.
Oh, it's already broke.
Oh, that was not good.
Yeah.
Where do you want to start? Back on the fuel lines?
Sure.
You want to do something harder?
I cleaned you off a spot right
Oh,
here.
did you?
Yeah.
We got so many tools out.
I started keeping that this side, hoping maybe.
You put that transmission vent back on, it looks like?
Yeah, yeah.
So we can shut the fuel off to some of this, but
And have to sausage finger the rest of it.
I wonder if we can pull a vacuum on that enough. That's a pretty big hole.
Put some boards across there.
Yeah. We might be able to pull a vacuum on that tank. I don't know if we got something to fit that big hole up there or not. Alright, took the fuel cap off. And I think it's supposed to vent out through this fuel cap. I was trying to maybe tie into it and make that work. But if you don't know, the old Internationals and Dressers have, this is actually the real fuel caps inside here. And it's made to spin inside. It's kind of got a, this is a lock. So if you drop that down now, you can spin the whole thing. You pull it up and it just spins inside itself. You can put your lock in there so nobody can steal it. So we're going to take that off.
Well, they siphoning my fuel.
It's just a cap over a cap.
Oh, yeah. I'll get some open hand action here.
You can get a screwdriver. I feel like you've got a little hammer and tap it there. Kind of like it's never been out. It's an Anaconda getting ready to go. And there's your regular fuel cap, and that pin locks it down in its place. I guess that's not a vent. It's got a vent somehow. Alright, fuel cap doesn't vent. He's looking at the fuel tank. It's got feed and return lines over here, but this line right here goes down there and just stops. So it must go up inside the tank all the way to the top, and that's our vent. So we're going to take that off right there. We'll probably put a vacuum on the tank that way, and hopefully not have a bath. Alright, I got a vacuum tied down in the pit. Turn that on. Let this line connected already. What do you think of that? No fuel coming out, that's a good thing. I got the one hose made, we're just gonna keep on repeating the process. Hear it gurgling up there. Alright, we got all those replaced. One more fuel line, I'm gonna shut this air off. One more fuel line up here, a rubber one. At the engine, and it is cracked up and old, hard. Probably from heat. We got one in loose, Kevin's getting the other one. Put it up in there. It's not in a fun place at all. There should be old and crunchy rubber coatings come off of it. It's a main, I think it's a main feed line, or maybe the return line, either way. Needs replaced. Alright, we got the two cross lines out. It's the last two of the blade system. Get those made. We just got two more. Hydraulic lines going to the tilt cylinder that I know of, so. Alright, me and my friend got those two hoses on. Make sure I had enough clearance over those radiator lines so they're not rubbing like it was before, because when that cylinder comes back, those lines come up. So it's getting close towards the end of the day here. I think I'm going to go up and see what this air conditioner needs in case I need to order any parts for it. Alright, we're going to pop the top off here and see what we got, see if fans are working. I know the switches are frozen in the cab. Last time I bought a whole new red dot system, but the problem is you got to cut and trim some holes in the top of the cab, and it's not fun. Feel like the motor's stuck there, bub. Not as bad as I thought it'd be. blower's still turning. You got some fans that aren't working. This stuff is all decent looking. Like, we can still make this stuff work. Not the port controls. I don't know if you need to take those off.
I just wanted to see if I could spin it.
Yeah, I'll have to get some new motors, I'd say.
Nothing to see here, folks.
This is a R12 system. There's expansion valve. Not bad.
I think we made 2 of them.
So I put a crooked stud on there. You can take those off and get a part number off of them.
I don't want her here. Oh, I did.
Wiped her off, didn't you?
Wiped it off. No.
Alright, we got one motor out. It's crazy, this foam is still under here. That sits up in this hot sun. But stuff's looking pretty good. We gotta see if this blower motor works. But I think we can salvage all that. I'll just run new lines and stuff up to it, and I'll get a new compressor and all that goodness. Alright, it's a couple days later. I got all the AC fittings, parts, fan motors, valves, switches, doohickeys. We got some lines here, but it's going to be a few days probably in the next video. So this morning, before we make a bigger mess down below than what we already got, I think we're going to go ahead and put the starter on it. Showed up from Napa. So if you're watching the last previous couple of videos, we took this starter off. It was a big source, I think, of the water intrusion that got in the transmission. It was kind of loose. The gasket was gone. If you don't know, this is what they call a wet nose starter. It runs in a torque converter, which has oil in it. So it was leaking. There's actually a plug missing out of it since it was not tight. Looks like the original starter. I'm gonna go ahead and replace it. We got a reman here from Napa. You notice this little sticker here. It says seal tested. It should have a seal in here, being it's a wet nose starter, so I'm hoping that's what it needs. But got them both sitting the same here, and they don't look the same, do they, Kevin?
No.
You don't know, you can take these apart. We got to clock this thing the same. They even give us some instructions. We don't read those. So we got to get this nose looking like this nose. So we'll pull some bolts out here and get that clocked right. And I'll crawl back up under the hole, and we'll slam that dude in there, get it hooked up. Then what's next, Kevin? I know we got a leaky cylinder over here. We got 2 more lines left on this whole tractor. A leaky cylinder. I think we may take the cylinder apart next. Make sure I got the seal kits for it, so we'll get after it. That it? You got a Kevin bolt with daddy bolts.
That's so weird. I don't remember the Kevin bolt coming out.
What angle you want to match that one?
A little bit more. That's the one.
They
How
got
much
a.
we should get. So
Should we not have some sealant on there? Oh, they got an O-ring right there. It's falling out now. Okay, just making sure. Genuine
here comes
faucet. Something. Starter drive USA assembly. That's good to know. It's all on your shoulders, bud. Do you find out where the short one goes?
It really doesn't look like it, and neither does that. I mean, that's close enough, right?
You need to see where the short one goes. Where's it supposed to go? That's like pulling it off. Short one's right there. See that? Right here, right here. That's where the short one goes.
This one. It's gonna be that one.
It's a good thing I'm here to watch you.
I'd just taking her to Pound Town.
Okay, we'll get that bolted back up. back good memories. Why do they make starters so heavy? Okay.
I heard it.
It burst. All right, got that all in there. I was noticing putting that in there. We're missing the exhaust manifold bolt. I stuck a zip tie up in there. It's not broke off, so we're gonna try to get a tap up in there and clean that out, and hopefully get a bolt back in there. That starter one bolted up well. We just used silicone for the seal on that instead of a gasket. It looked like that starter had been loose for a while. You can kind of tell where it's been rocking in the middle. It kind of put a little groove in it, so I think that was a whole problem to begin with. So this is my tappy tap. We got lucky on this, got it tapped out. Okay. One bolt. It makes a difference. How about a wrench? Yeah, somewhere around there. Okay, somebody was stronger than me. Don't go into the radiator. You got a pry bar or something. I don't like that. Is that bending up?
Need another wrench or?
Give me an air hammer and I'll tap it a little bit. Somebody really didn't like me. You what?
It's under like what, 16 on your stuff?
Yeah, you just need a couple of it's fine. You gotta have tied off 4 ways. All right, we have no hose. So, funny thing is, I don't keep 5/8 number 10 hose in stock, which is what that requires. What I usually do is just upgrade the hose to 3/4. 5/8 is somewhat kind of an oddball here anymore, but it is used. But the bad thing, if we upgrade this to 3/4, it don't fit in these little clampies here. So 1/2 inch is too small, it's gonna slide. It's what keeps the hoses. But anyway, our local Napa has the hose and the fittings in stock, so I have those, make those. Go from there. I just don't run into it enough to keep that hose in stock. Like I said, I keep the conversion fittings. I can go from 1/2 inch to 5/8 fitting and 3/4 down to 5/8 fitting. But when we run the lines in there, we went up to 3/4 hose. But anyway, we're going to take this cylinder apart because it's apparently leaking. The other one looks dry. The tilt cylinder looks okay, but it's going to be a great day, right? Look at you bring all this PPE over. We're just getting all professional here.
I'm telling you.
We're not going to have any more comments on our videos.
I'm sorry.
The last video, I didn't wear gloves all the time. I cut my finger right there and it hurts. Especially when I fly my helicopter. It's like, I pull the trigger to talk on the radio, it hurts.
Oh,
Shoot your gun.
Yeah, when I shoot my
You
gun,
got
it
it.
is a trigger. Maybe at the end of this video I'll put in a couple clips of me flying a helicopter over Lucas Oil Stadium stuff. It's
Then
pretty
we'll
cool.
do a video of me flying a helicopter.
I would like to be in there for that. But
I wouldn't.
you would like to be in
I
there?
would like to keep it like that remote control airplane.
I'm still, like, it was blowing 14 knots yesterday.
What you got on your shoulder here, bud?
I don't know. Get it. What is it?
I don't know.
Is it pterodactyl?
Oh, look, it's like a little baby spider with a bunch of babies.
Is it? Did I got it?
I got it. He did.
Been up underneath this thing.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
Next subject.
I don't know what he's talking about. We're gonna try to drive this pin out. Pterodactyls. All right.
Really no activity for the last 2 years.
Are you gonna let that kill our people? So we unhooked the lines back here again on both sides. So in theory, that cylinder slid down some. It should move freely. We'll suck the chrome up. We'll tie it up there and take it apart.
That's what we're at. Hey, where's all that going?
In the floor drive, don't worry about it.
Into the floor drive?
Floor drive. Easy. Go up easy. Going up.
I'll try to make it uphill so it doesn't leak.
You won't go. Just go up a little more. That's good. All right, come on down. That's good.
Look at you go. You are doing a great job again.
Caterpillar should take notes from this system.
Telling you.
It's so much easier. So, this slides off. It looks yummy. When you get a brass punch, we'll punch that back and there'll be 3 little half rings in there when it comes out.
Alright,
When things don't cooperate.
so you get your brass extension.
This is silver colored brass.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah, see? Oh, brass. As long as you don't drive on threads, people, I guess you're okay. Where did the, yeah, it's a good thing I got these PPE gloves on.
so you can really get your hands in there.
Yeah, I can't get these half rings out.
Good thing you got a pocket knife.
Yeah,
That you use for everything but cutting.
my 6th wizard figure.
Yeah.
Alright, we need to clean this out and then we can pull her apart.
Yeah. Should come apart nice and easy, right?
I wouldn't say that. Go up a little bit. Go up. Go up a little bit. How much do you think of that one? Okay. Let's look at that. Lock nut.
It's not making new threads, is it?
No, it's okay.
your gun sounds like?
Yeah. Doing all right.
Put it on top of all this forward. Whew. That was funny.
Smells like hot lava. Okay, we just lost our little valves. If you guys don't know what these do, they're bypass valves, so when this gets all the way at the end of the stroke, it kind of kicks those in and lets the oil bypass out so it don't hammer against the end of the cylinder.
Well, that's
up
nice
or
of
down.
them.
Is this our problem area?
Oh, stuff, you're gonna get feet on it.
Wouldn't be the first time.
They were cute when they peed on you back then.
Yeah, not no more.
You little kids.
Hopefully I got the cylinders for seals and stuff.
Look at you go.
Looks like we might have something here, folks.
Old Captain Prepared.
Captain Prepared. He's had an international or two back in the day. He even says lift on it. Got to be for a lift cylinder, right? Well, I got new seals in that. Kevin's testing out his manhood strength. Oh, look at you go. Gonna put everything back together, and we'll be done with this cylinder. With the air hammer again. We really need that grease. Some grease. Put this grease in there and hold these three clippy doos in. Plus it kind of keeps the water and rust and
Keeps it all out.
keeps the train away.
Bob, when you pull this away, you got a mess.
I'm not cleaning it up.
Why? You think you're better than everybody else?
Look, you didn't even
You
make
should have
one
turned the
different
camera around.
face.
No more. Keep going. Oh.
Well, gotta keep your backhand strong.
Is that right?
Never know when you need it.
Alright, we're all done with that. Alright, got that cylinder back on there. We've got a big old pile of mess to clean up. Napa's bringing her hoses down a little bit, but this video is kind of getting stretched out here. It's been over a couple, 2 or 3 days, so I'm gonna wrap this one up. We finally got all the hoses done other than our AC lines and that stuff. That's probably gonna be the next video. Got a new AC compressor ordered, a bunch of other stuff. We got some new motors ordered. We gotta fill this thing plumb full of fluids. Everything is bone dry. We do have to drain out the finals once we get it moved, right? But all right, so if you want to make sure you don't miss out on all the next stuff coming up, make sure you're subscribed and go down below, click that little subscribe button, hit that heart button. It helps us out so you get a notification, thumbs up, and all that goodness. So next video we'll be putting fluids back in it. We're going to check some rollers and idlers, fluid on those, and drain the finals, AC stuff, and it's probably going to go to paint in the next video. So that's going to be strung out over a couple weeks. But yeah, it's going to be a dandy once it's all done for sure. So let me throw in a few helicopter clips here at the end. He's flying over Indianapolis. It's kind of cool. So still working on getting my license on that. So should have talked to my helicopter guy yesterday. We're getting a kit. They said it's about 3 or 4 weeks out yet. So have some videos on that kind of stuff coming soon. So guys, appreciate you watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
across those thick white stripes.
Okay.
And double check that nobody's coming from behind. Don't see anybody. I got him over there. He's on the left downwind. So you can say that you're landing across 3-6 east to west.
Indianapolis Executive Traffic Helicopter 144 Whiskey Alpha landing across runway 36. Executive.
Just keep slowing it down, and you see just short of the equipment there's an orange cone in that intersection there. That's where we're going to make our approach to. So we're still clear left, nobody taking off and landing. Clear right, a bit fast, you're doing a good job slowing it down. But just remember to gradually bring that collective in to arrest your sink rate as you get even slower. That's good, not too much. Just keep slowing it down here. Now you can let it start to sink. But as it sinks faster, just bring in the collective. Left pedal, a little forward slightly. We'll come to the middle of this intersection here. I think they're getting ready to build some hangars where that construction trailer is over there to our left. Oh. There we go, nice job. So this is obviously Beck's hangar there. So, you know, they got that cone there. They don't want the airplanes taxiing there because it's kind of the taxiway to nowhere. But for a helicopter, we can kind of go out over the grass and we'll go to the end of this taxiway to nowhere. Kind of go over the torn up area and get a little extra skid height going over this, you know, surveying stakes and that kind of stuff. I'll just go toward the end of this pavement and set it down. Now you can bring the skid height back down to 5 feet. Right, we're here, just keep the nose into the